Now, General Christopher Musa, Simon Ekpa is undergoing an investigation under Finnish authority. Why are you still increasing your military bases in Southeast? Take them away. Mas, you keep on increasing your military checkpoints. There are no roads for the respective so-called citizens to travel back home. What are they still doing there? Now, the soldiers are still going ahead, burning down people houses in Imo State. Why are they burning it down? Who are causing the insecurity now? The insecurity now by the Southeast, which you keep on increasing your military bases, is caused by who? This is the question we are asking. Take them away. We don't need it anymore. General Christopher Musa, take your military bases away from the Southeast. Now Simon Ekpa is not out. Then what are they doing there? Let's ask this question.
Guys, Igbos are tired. They are tired. This issue of military checkpoints and roadblocks, no be today start. People have been talking about, even non-Igbos have realized it and start talking that they travel to Southeast Igbo land and find out that the number of checkpoints in the Southeast, in Igbo land, is a no-go area. In fact, before you ride up to 10 minutes, you have witnessed up to 5 checkpoints. Different military, police, all of them. But when you travel to other places, it is not usually like this. Have you heard the number of money that the checkpoint, the military checkpoints and police made just from December and this January? Have you heard the amount? Wait, let me list it for you. Police, military extorted 2.18 billion naira at Southeast roadblocks in 2 months. Enter society. The International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law has accused police and military personnel of extorting a staggering of 21.8 billion from roadblocks in the Southeast geopolitical zone within 2 months. According to a statement by the chairman of Inter-Society, Comrade Emeka Ume Abalasi, the police allegedly pocketed 15 billion while the military netted 6.8 billion between December 2024 and January 2025. The findings reveal that at least 300 direct military roadblocks and 500 patrol teams in the region with 98% involved in extortion. Each military roadblock reportedly collected an average of 100,000 naira daily, translating to 80 million daily or 2.4 billion monthly. State-by-state breakdown of police extortion: Imo State 2.94 billion, Anambra State 2.52 billion, Abia State 2.1 billion, Enugu State 1.68 billion, Ebonyi State 1.26 billion. This is the amount of money that the military checkpoints and police checkpoints were able to collect from the people of Southeast, that's Igbo land. All the checkpoints just within December and January. And this is just for December, just this December and this January. With all of these checkpoints, you would think that Southeast will be the least of the place that you will have kidnappings and criminal things going on. But no, upon all these checkpoints, there is still high rate of crime going on in the same Southeast that they have most army checkpoints in. Now, the General Musa Christopher was asked why there are so many checkpoints in the Southeast. Hear what he has to say.
I will be right back. Why are there so many roadblocks in the Southeast?
You know, the terrain. We operate based on the terrain. If the terrain is open, it's less. If the terrain is closed, it's more. Because if you don't do that, you give the ability of the enemy to move around freely.
But there is the same kind of terrain in the Southwest. There is the same kind of terrain in the Midwest.
Southwest, what is the threat level? The threat level isn't that much. So that's the issue. You see, the thing is that if we make mistakes, people get killed. And people feel we're not doing our job. So we have to take whatever it is for that we need to do to ensure that we secure the individual. Sometimes it could be difficult, sometimes it could be painful, and it seems as if we are, we're being very hard, but it just depends. I mean, you can see that even at that, we're now beginning to reduce, seeing that, look, things are getting better. We don't want to just like that come and impede on people. No. For us, we don't like it. But sometimes we're forced to do it because that's the only measure we need to do at that time. And once it gets better, we pull out. If I tell you the number of weapons, drugs, illegal trafficking in human beings that have been stopped because we're checking them. You know, sometimes when you have situations, you adjust to those situations. And when it gets better, now it is getting better, and we're beginning to bring down most of these issues.
So please, I'm asking, this time of withdrawal that he said, when will that ever be? Because I remember the Southeast is not the only people that are going for agitation. The Yoruba land has their own agitation. Even the Hausa land has their own agitation. Nobody has sent packs of army and police down to Yoruba land the way that they pack the one that is in Southeast. Yet everything is still going on. Upon Nnamdi Kanu is no longer there. Simon Ekpa is no longer there. Then what is now happening? To the point that Kanayo, yes, the movie legend, even witnessed this and has to come out to call out the military and the federal government of Nigeria and ask them why they have to do this to Igbos. Why are there so many checkpoints in Igbos? Everybody is complaining. Everybody is complaining. There are certain cameras saying it. Even Mary has to go to Arise TV and announce it, that the amount of inhumanity that Nigeria's Igbos especially are facing in these roadblocks in the Southeast, that it is too much. Watch the video.
Good morning, everyone. I left Felele Olorishogo area of Ibadan this morning at 7:15, and it's exactly 8:15, and I am in Lagos. And I found out one thing. Over a distance of 80 kilometers, I didn't see one checkpoint, one police checkpoint. I did not see. I did not see an army checkpoint. Have you ever applied the Onitsha Enugu Express Road? Did you ever count the number of police checkpoints or military checkpoints on Enugu Onitsha Road? I'm still on the road. This is Lagos. Have you ever counted? Why is the Southeast so militarized, so policed, that you cannot go for more than 200 meters without a police checkpoint? I need to ask this question because the delay in journeys and the humiliation people go through needs to be pointed out. I'm saying a distance, same distance from Enugu to Onitsha. Have you passed through Amobi and so on? The boundary between Enugu and Anambra, the number of police checkpoints, collection points, the military. So they humiliate our people so badly that most times everybody in the vehicle is asked to come down and hands up. Tell me now, and I'll believe it. Is this hatred? Is this dislike? This is not good. Let us understand, is the Southeast still part of Nigeria? And we're also leaders who can speak and make representations on behalf of Ndigo in Abuja and thereabout. Have you seen the state of roads, federal roads? This Lagos Ibadan road is a federal road. So also is Enugu Onitsha Road, Port Harcourt Owerri Road. Have you seen the state? There's no single pothole from Felele in your state to Lagos. No single pothole. Have you applied the roads I just mentioned between Enugu, Onitsha, and so on? Even the head bridge and so on. These are federal roads. Clarify me. What have we done? This is bad news. I am calling on leaders to make representations. The delay on these roads is not good for business. It's not good for our place. And the level of policing, please, I beg you, demilitarize the Southeast. The police, these places are called. The humiliation, the extortion is getting out of hand. Like I say, God bless you.
Part of this country, if you're driving from Lagos or whether you're coming from Abuja or Sokoto, wherever, and you're going to the Southeast, you will see the road is free, almost literally free, until you say, once you get into the Southeast, the amount of roadblocks, the amount of military checkpoints, and there's no war here. So that military approach is a way to gag the people, but it doesn't work. You see, it gets them angry. So, and you've seen people when you are traveling on the within the Southeast, say you're going to Enugu from Umuahia, and then on the way at those military checkpoints, our people are made to face very terrible kind of dehumanizing situation where you ask people, you have to come down from your vehicle. And I hope the federal government will really take this into consideration. You have to come down from your vehicle. Whether you're a pregnant woman, whether you're a baby, whether you're invalid, whether you're sick, whether you're person with disability, you have to come down from your vehicle, raise your hands up, and walk past the military checkpoint. And there's so many of those military checkpoints. And what interests me about this grouping is the fact that it is not just being done by a group of professionals. Yeah, we're a group of professionals from the Southeast, but you need the presence, the leadership, and patronship of the leadership from the Southeast. And
So guys, this and many more is the why Igbos are calling for the reduction of military checkpoints in the Southeast. It is getting too much. You will go to travel that you will do just for 1 hour, you will go for 3 hours, because the military checkpoints and the Chilikpe checkpoints are always there to stop you. And the kind of humiliation you will pass through when they will checking you, you will never see it anywhere else in Nigeria except in the Southeast. I don't know what did the Igbos do? What did they do to deserve this kind of humiliation? What is going on? In a place where there is no war going on, still this amount of military there, yet things are still happening, especially in Anambra State. So many military along the road, yet it is this same road that the kidnappers and criminals used to pass to go and hurt people and go back to their den successfully. What is now the purpose? What is now the use of the military checkpoints there if they cannot protect lives? All the check-ins that they check, is it not on the innocent masses? What about the criminals? Where did they used to pass to? Is it not the same road? Why haven't they caught the people doing all these things in the Igbo land? Just to humiliate people and extort money from them. That is their own. Guys, so people are beginning to say this, and I'm glad that Igbos are beginning to wake up to see the reality facing them. Please, I need your opinion in the comment section. Like and share this video and subscribe.